It's hard to believe in many respects that it's only 3 short days since we had our opening ceremony and embarked on this journey of learning and sharing and collaboration together. It's been an absolutely fantastic period of time, and we're so grateful to each and every one of you for being here with us and helping us make this Congress the wonderful success that it has been. When we talk about the closing ceremony, we're very conscious that we stand between you and Ignite out in Dublin, and we know that's a very dangerous thing to do. So we're going to try and keep this as swift as possible, because there's been so many fantastic presentations over the last few days. I think the last thing anyone wants is another long speech. But we have some very important work still to do, as we're going to celebrate our next Congress, and we're going to hear where we will get together for the 15th Autism-Europe Congress in 2028. Just a few words of thanks and reflection from me as we reach this juncture of our time together. When we set out at the start of the week, we spoke about the importance of not just having an accessible event, not just having meaningful conversations in the conference venue, but rather that we would seek to light a torch and to bring our learnings out into the real world and in the communities we live right across Europe and indeed right across the world. And I think this is so important. In the presentations that we've enjoyed together over the last few days, in so many, there was a concluding slide, there was recommendations, and it is now incumbent upon each of us to bring those recommendations to life in the work that we do. We also spoke in AsIAm about our desire to leave a legacy here in Dublin and in Ireland of having this Congress. We hope that the accessibility measures that we've worked so hard on in recent days have been useful to you, and we hope they will inspire you, whether you live in Ireland or in other parts of Europe, to put those into action in your own work, and let's make them mainstream practices in everything we do, at autism-specific spaces and in wider spaces and contexts also. We explored the topic of unemployment together and the real need for us to shift the dial on autism unemployment. We were honoured to have the opportunity to publish our roadmap for shifting that dial here in Ireland, and we're looking forward to continuing that conversation with business leaders in the time ahead. At a time where we've seen a growth in misinformation around autism, this Congress has brought an important opportunity to centre autistic voices and neuroaffirmative evidence-based research. It is so important that we keep this work going as we seek to address misinformation. Not just here in these halls in recent days, but right across Dublin, we've had the opportunity to bring world-class speakers to members of our community, to allies and professionals, and indeed to the wider Irish public. So we say our thanks to you for being here. We say our thank you to our keynote speakers and our contributors from right across the world. I've heard so much in recent days, the shift that people are speaking about when we talk about autism research, when we talk about content at events like this. But that shift is not accidental or coincidental. That comes from you. That comes from the dialogue we are having together as a community, and from the hundreds of people right across Europe who made submissions to speak at the conference and then who gave their time and their expertise to come here in Dublin and share their learning. I want to say a huge thank you to the keynote team for the fantastic job they have done in working on this Congress in recent days. We've been working together for 3 years now, and I think it's safe to say there has been nothing that we've asked to be done to try and make this event inclusive that the team has not pulled out all the stops to do. So we're so grateful to you, and we really hope that you get some time off and some rest now as well. I want to say a huge thank you to all in Autism Europe for giving us the honour of hosting this event, and for the hard work of your own teams on the scientific committee, the organising committee, and in the work of the conference. I want to say an enormous thank you to the AsIAm team, to my colleagues Niamh and Fiona, and to the wider team as well, for everything you've done to make this conference a success. And it's been just such a source of such pride to see the team here working together, delivering and serving the community in recent days. Conferences like this are a huge undertaking, and it would not have been possible to pull off this event without the generous support of the Department of Children, Disability and Equality, without the generous support of Dublin City Council, without the generous support of our platinum sponsor Codex, Fáilte Ireland, and all our other corporate sponsors and exhibitors. So our thanks for making that possible. And finally, to all those who've come to be with us here in Dublin. We say our thanks to you. It is the participants that make a conference, and I know that there's been as much learning and sharing and impact in the conversations that you've had with each other as they've gone on outside of these walls as well. So without further ado, I'm now delighted to invite the President of Autism Europe, Harald, to say a few words at our closing ceremony.
Good afternoon, guys. The closing ceremony is scheduled from 5 to 6. Relax, I'm not gonna use that time. Strictly speaking, I could say that Adam stole my thunder on just about everything. So thanks, Adam. First of all, for you guys, it's been 3 days. For me, it's been 3 years. I was part of the organizing committee, and I don't know, but we always worry about how's this gonna be? How is it gonna run smoothly? Adam mentioned keynote. I actually only got one more statement on that. Jackie, you can stop running. Adam also mentioned the fact that it's you guys, you, the people, I guess is the best way to put it, that makes a conference. But I still would like to say that I hope that you bring something, that you take something with you from this conference. Could be a small little tidbit, something that you got mentioned in a conversation on the conference floor. For me, it's the discussion of the statement that you need a village to raise a child, i.e. the importance of the community. And I use the word community in a fairly wider way. When we started this road, I got introduced to Fáilte, Ireland. I would say that the sessions we had together has been very inspiring for me, and I hope that we, through all of this, actually left an impact, a lasting impact on our local communities. And I cannot stand here without mentioning Adam and a bunch at AsIAm. I've come to know them as a bunch of absolutely brilliant, and there my notes actually disappeared as usual. I've come to know them as a bunch of absolutely brilliant, fiercely passionate, talented and driven individuals. We could not have done this without you guys. Thank you. And then I think what is a very poorly kept secret, where we're gonna meet in 3 years. So I guess it's my honor to say that the next time on the 15th Autism Europe Conference is gonna be in Bilbao in Spain. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Harald. And I also just want to say a particular thanks to one other person, and that is Dr. Kat Hughes. The success of this conference has been fundamentally about the hard work of our scientific committee. We're so grateful for the work they did, but also how they went about that work in collaboration with the community and in really seeking to centre autistic voices, diverse voices, and neuroaffirmative practice. Kat couldn't be with us these last few days, but I know she's been here in spirit and following a lot of it through the app. But we just say a huge thank you to Dr. Kat Hughes and to all her colleagues on the scientific committee for the really extraordinary job they have done with the Congress programme. And now it is my honour to pass the torch and to invite Mika and Leita from Abu Dhabi, who are going to tell us a little bit about what we can look forward to in 2028. So the floor is yours.
Good evening. Buenas tardes. Soy Miquel Pulgarín. Soy padre de Andoni, un chico de 27 años, diagnosticado de un autismo severo. Mi hijo no se comunica verbalmente y durante más de 25 años yo he sido su voz. Y hoy, paradojas de la vida, pues una persona con autismo, Leire, que está aquí a mi lado, pues va a ser mi voz. Yo pienso que a veces la vida hace justicia.
So don't panic. I'm going to translate everything he says to you. So I'm going to say it in the first person. I am Mikel Pulgarin, father of Andoni, a 27-year-old non-speaking autistic man. And for more than 25 years, I have been his voice. And today, in a twist of fate, it is Leire, an autistic woman, who now lends her voice to me. Sometimes justice finds its way.
Soy presidente de AMNAVI, asociación de familias referente en el ámbito del autismo en España y probablemente la asociación de familias más numerosa de toda Europa.
I am the president of AMNAVI, a family association and a leading organization in the field of autism in Spain, and probably the largest in Europe.
En primer lugar, quisiera haceros llegar un afectuoso y un fraternal saludo en nombre de las 2.000 familias y 450 profesionales que forman parte de nuestra asociación AMNAVI. Además, quisiera agradecer a Autism-Europa el haber depositado su confianza en nuestra candidatura y elegir a Bilbao para celebrar el Congreso Autism-Europa 2028.
So first of all, I would like to extend a warm and fraternal greeting to all of you on behalf of the 2,000 families that make up AMNAVI, and convey our gratitude to Autism-Europe for having placed its trust in our organization. And I forgot to say, hi everyone, I'm Leire. I'm a late diagnosed ADHDer, and I couldn't be happier to be here with you. Well, these days have been just amazing.
Perfecto. Y por supuesto, felicitar a AsIAm, a Adam Harris, a su equipo, por la organización de este 14 Congreso Autism-Europa en Dublín. Recibir el testigo de esta organización supone para nosotros una gran responsabilidad. Por eso solo podemos darles las gracias por el trabajo realizado y sobre todo por el legado que nos dejan.
And of course, our most sincere congratulations to AsIAm, to Adam Harris, and his team for organizing this 14th Autism-Europe International Congress in Dublin. Taking over from you is an enormous responsibility for us. Thank you very much for your work and for the legacy you leave us.
Este Congreso de Dublín representa, a nuestro juicio, un hito en el empoderamiento de la autorrepresentación en el mundo del autismo. Nos gustaría que el próximo Congreso, el de Bilbao en 2028, también representara un hito, y en este caso el empoderamiento de las personas autistas con grandes necesidades de apoyo y también de sus familias. Sus familias que han sido, que son y que serán la columna vertebral de la historia del movimiento asociativo en el mundo del autismo. Héroes y heroínas que, a nuestro juicio, merecen un reconocimiento por parte de todos.
This Congress represents a milestone in the empowerment of self-advocate autistic people, and we would like the 2028 Congress in Bilbao to also represent the empowerment of high support needs autistic people and its families, who have been, are, and will be the backbone of the history in the associative movement in the world of autism, true heroes and heroines to whom we all owe recognition.
AMNAVI es una asociación que en 2028, coincidiendo con el 15 Congreso Autism-Europa, cumple 50 años. 50 años, una trayectoria larga que nos ha permitido adquirir experiencia y trayectoria. Y eso también se ha traducido en conocimiento.
APNAVI is an association that in 2028, coinciding with the 15th Autism-Europe International Congress, will celebrate its 50th anniversary, during which it has built up experience and a long trajectory.
Contamos con dimensión, con conocimiento, con capacidad, con liderazgo para ponerlo al servicio de Autismo Europa y conseguir que su próximo congreso sea un éxito.
APNAVI has the scale, expertise, convening power and leadership needed to ensure the success of the next Congress.
Y además tenemos la experiencia para diseñar y desarrollar un sólido programa científico liderado por el doctor Joaquín Fuentes, una eminencia a nivel internacional en el ámbito del autismo.
In addition, led by Dr. Joaquín Fuentes, APNAVI has the experience to design and develop a strong scientific program.
Nos esforzamos por organizar un congreso en 2028 que sea histórico y para nosotros en un año clave. Por ello, estamos trabajando ya en concentrar, en lograr los apoyos, las colaboraciones necesarias para que ese próximo congreso sea todo un éxito.
We are striving to organize a historic Congress in a milestone year, and to do this, we are already working to gather the necessary support and collaboration to ensure a successful event.
Contamos con una ciudad anfitriona, Bilbao, que es una ciudad accesible, es una ciudad acogedora, es una ciudad comprometida, segura y capaz.
We have a host city, Bilbao, that's welcoming, accessible, committed, safe, and capable.
Contamos también con el apoyo de las instituciones, de las organizaciones que formamos parte de Autismo España, que representan a más de 40.000 familias y 5.200 profesionales.
We have the full support of the institutions and organizations that make up Autismo España, representing more than 40,000 families and 5,200 professionals.
Y sobre todo contamos con el apoyo, con el calor de las 2.000 personas autistas, con sus familias y los profesionales de nuestra asociación. Todos estamos deseando acogeros en Bilbao con los brazos abiertos.
And most importantly, we have the support and commitment of our autistic individuals, their families and professionals who are eager to welcome you with open arms in Bilbao.
I'm from a place where the rain always brings stories and the sea sounds like music. With my ama, I can climb mountains and lose myself in endless plains where green and purple paint the world with serenity. There are many beautiful buildings. My mom says that shiny metal ship holds treasures from all over the world. I think it's a pirate ship. I just hope it doesn't sink. I don't know how it works, but my friends say that in this stadium, when people cheer, they do it with all their heart and soul. To be honest, it's easy to eat well no matter where you go around here. With my friends at Abnavi, we visited a place where nature is untouched, alive with incredible creatures. They say it's protected because there's nowhere else like it. Once, I climbed all the way to the top of Castelugache. I was told that if you ring the bell, you can make a wish, and it will come true. That time, I didn't dare to ring it. My granddad told me that ships were built here. Now, ideas bloom. And in 2028, if we're lucky, people from all over the world will come here to talk about something really important. And they'll find a place where they can truly be heard. My family says it's something very important for me too. So, to see if we make it happen, I'm going to be brave and ring the bell. See you in Bilbao.
I don't know how many times I've watched it before, but every time it makes me emotional. So Bilbao is ready, we are ready, and we also hope that after we say everything, you will gonna feel ready too.
Nuestro sueño de organizar el próximo Congreso de Autismo-Europa en Bilbao se ha hecho realidad. Hoy mismo, se inicia un camino que queremos que nos lleve a un destino donde podamos compartir una experiencia inolvidable para todos.
Our dream has come true. We are on a journey we hope will lead us to an unforgettable experience.
Una experiencia que quisiéramos compartir y vivir con todos y con todas vosotros y vosotras, amigos y amigas de Autismo Europa. Bilbao y Abnavi os esperan.
An experience we'd love to live and share with all of you, colleagues of Autism Europe. Bilbao and Abnavi await you.
Nos vemos en Bilbao. See you in Bilbao. Thank you very much. Eskerrik asko. Muchas gracias.
All that remains for me to do is to ask you to enjoy your evening, to wish you a safe journey home, and to say that the 14th Autism-Europe Congress is now closed. Thank you very much.